Okay, now second question, what question type can you recognize this to be? Okay, very important, huh? Right? In fact, let's be more specific. Okay, this is what we call repeated entity or repeated identity. Okay, and of course, total unchanged. Okay, what is the clue? No, I'm not going to solve this for you, but I'm going to tell you how you should always start off this question. Okay, such question like this, you're going to see three persons, Harry, Merv, and Daniel. Okay, they are going to give you some fractions here and there. Right away, all these proportions, right, you will want to convert them into ratios. Okay, so the fact that Harry donated 4/5 as much as Merv and Daniel, I can right away form a ratio Harry to Merv plus Daniel. Okay, and it's 4U to 5U, very easy. Okay, I'm not solving the question, I'm just presenting the information on the worksheet. Okay, Merv donated 1/3 as much as Harry and Daniel. So Merv into Harry plus Daniel is 1P is to 3P. Okay, now I'm going to leave it into your good hands. How will you solve this? Repeated entity. What is being repeated here? I have two sets of ratio. Okay, they are both, one set is unit, the other set is part, because they're not the same. So how would I solve this question? So in the interest of time, what I want you guys to be able to identify is that the repeated entity here in this case is total, right? The three of them. So even though the two proportions, right, refer to different entities, right, you realize that actually the total is basically H plus N plus D. The first proportion is expressed in 9 units, the second proportion is expressed as 4 parts, also H plus N plus D. So the moment you found that they are the repeated entity, your job here is to, repeated entity means that the total, over here the total are the same, right? The quantity of the total, the value of the total are the same in both proportions. Okay, so what you want to be doing is that it also means that 9U is the same as 4P. So what you want to do is to make them the same. Making them the same means finding the lowest common multiple. Okay, in this case, I'm going to multiply this by 4 to get me 36U. I'm going to multiply this by 9 to get me 36U. Okay, and of course, when you restate the repeated entity, the other proportions must be done the same as well. So this becomes 16U, this becomes 20U. This is 9U, this is 27U. Okay, so now this is half the battle won. You're only one step away. Why? Because the next piece of information here is this. Okay, is that Daniel donated 140 less than Harry. Okay, so you know that Harry is 16U. Okay, Harry is 16U. Okay, but what is Daniel? Okay, very easy. If Merv here is 9U, okay, then Merv and Daniel is 20U. So Daniel would be 20 minus 9U equals to 11U. Because the moment you know how to identify that total is the repeated entity, total is the one that's not changed, and you're able to restate the ratio to 36 units for them to be the same, you will then be able to find Daniel in terms of units, which is 11. And then if Daniel donated 140 less than Harry, okay, this means that 16U minus 11U equals to 5U. And 5U is 140. Why? Because 16U represents Harry, 11U represents Daniel, and 5U is 140, 1U will get you 28. The question is asking for how much did Merv donate? Merv, again here, donated 9U. So 9U is 28 times 9. Okay, and you will get 252. Okay, good.